Welcome, everyone. It's time to step into the shoes of an astronaut. Are you ready? First, let's define what an astronaut is. Imagine you are a superhero exploring outer space, flying in a special rocket ship, wearing a super cool spacesuit. Well, that's what an astronaut is, a real-life superhero. An astronaut is a very brave and smart person who goes on incredible adventures beyond our planet. They fly inside special spaceships, which are like super fast cars that zoom them to their space house, the International Space Station. To keep themselves safe, astronauts wear spacesuits. These suits help them breathe and stay warm because space has a very different atmosphere than Earth. It doesn't have air or warmth like we have. They have to train for a long time to learn how to be safe and successful on their missions. They use cool gadgets, do fun science experiments, and even know how to float around in space. Astronauts get to see things that no one else on Earth can see. They look out of the spaceship's window and see the Earth from way up high, like looking at a beautiful blue marble in the sky. They can see stars, planets, and even other galaxies that are far, far away. With that being said, astronauts also have to face many challenges, especially when living in a space station. What is a space station, you ask? Imagine you're living in a really cool treehouse, but this treehouse is way up in the sky and you can't come down to the ground for a while. Living in a space station, like that treehouse, can be super exciting, but it also has some challenges that astronauts need to overcome. First of all, there's no gravity. One of the coolest things about space is being able to float around. But at the same time, it can be tricky because everything is weightless. Imagine if your toys, your food, and even your pillow could float away if you're not careful. Also, astronauts have to constantly work out to keep their bones and muscles strong, as there's no gravity in space, which means there's no pressure on their body. So therefore, they could potentially lose strength if they don't work on it. Another challenge they face is constantly wearing spacesuits. Astronauts have to wear those spacesuits whenever they go outside the space station, like when they're doing spacewalks or exploring other planets. These suits are fantastic because they protect them, but they can also be a bit heavy and tricky to move in. With all these difficulties, astronauts are like real-life superheroes. They train hard, work together as a team, and use their skills to overcome challenges and make amazing discoveries about space. They show us that even when things get tough, with determination and courage, we can achieve incredible things.
Created using Powtoon.